and you know, it's actually I got a clip for that. So while I was there, I saw thousands and thousands and thousands of peaceful protesters. There's one dude, one guy, had a Jesus Save shirt on.
No,
he had a little speaker box, and he's playing a bunch of gospel music off his phone. That's all I knew. And I'll let me fire this one up. So kind of give you some context here. I'm standing out in the street. I hear some chants, you know, no big deal. But I've seen, like, you know, this is probably like hour 2, so I've already been around. You know, it's 2 blocks. You know, so you're hanging out in the city block for 2 hours. You're gonna make a couple laps. So this is probably my second lap through the thing. I noticed the Jesus Save shirt guy, only because he was screaming very loudly, and he had a very hoarse voice, and he's like screaming, he's holding a speaker box, and the whole time I'm thinking, I'm like, dude, just bring a fucking microphone, save your voice. But so he's screaming, and the interesting let's just watch. You'll see. I want to put my commentary before the video, but it's so hard to hold back. So again, standing in the street, hear some chants. I look over my shoulder, and this is what I see.
You know what you're screaming right now, Black Lives Matter, right? You got sisters up in here right now. We need everybody up that way, right now. Everybody get that way. We need everybody that way. We have real stuff that way. This man's going crazy. And he says he's for peace. But he's just a block away. In my hands, he's not getting it back because he chews some space speakers and disrupt it. Right here. It's right here. I'm not going nowhere. You're not getting it back until you choose to come by with it. Give me my phone back! Chill out! Give my phone back! Oh my God! Stop that bitch! I want my phone back! Get my phone back!
Are you here for this, or are you here for Black Lives Matter?
No!
I'm here for Black Lives Matter. Okay, this is not your show. You're right. Okay, thank you. Let's go to Black Lives Matter. This is not your show. This is not what we're here for, right? All right. Yes, sir. Thank you. All right.
I find it really funny that the guy who has a shirt that says "Trust Jesus" didn't trust Jesus because he was standing right there chanting. Like there's a guy dressed like Jesus standing right there chanting. Why didn't the guy trust Jesus? He didn't do what his shirt said.
Okay, okay. We gotta rewind the tape. Okay, so we're gonna go back. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna add my commentary this time because there's a lot to unpack in this video. Okay, so what's happening is there's a guy who is there for abortions, or stopping abortions. Okay,
Wait, first up, question: is there an abortion clinic anywhere in the vicinity?
I don't know.
So I'm going to assume no.
I don't know. I cannot confirm or deny. I do not know. So the guy wearing the Trust Jesus shirt has a speaker box. He's playing music, trying to like wash out the people doing lectures. Somebody took his phone so he could to stop him from interrupting the speeches. And so the altercation starts to kind of boil up because this guy's got this other dude's phone. The Jesus Saves guy. Let's just go to the video. Let's go back to the video here.
Yeah.
So I can show you specifically what I'm talking about. So we're going up to the middle. Everyone's chanting. So what you can't. So right now you can see his mouth moving. I'll give you a guess of what he's chanting. And the people surrounding him are trying to drown him out. Yeah. This guy's been screaming something. I'm not going to say what it is. But also notice he's drinking a bottle of water. Where do you think he got that bottle of water? Just pointing that out there. So this tired guy who's been screaming words, interrupting what's going on, is being surrounded by people, being drowned out, being offered water, mind you, and just being told, hey, man, read the room, basically.
Well, that he's being told by Jesus to read the room. So, I mean, like he's right there next to him. Like, you think he would, like, go with Jesus in that situation. You should put your trust, right?
I'm obviously, Jim, you had Where's Waldo as a kid, and you spotted Waldo. Jesus Christ himself is on video at this rally. Look, I wish I could zoom in. I don't know that I have the technology to do so, but there is literally a guy. he's got it all. He's head to toe. Guys, is Jesus. All right, so they walk past me. They go up the street. We're still chanting. And so let me cue up a little bit here. The guy stops moving, and I just want you to see if you can see what I see. Right here. Boom!
Oh, giving a Nazi salute.
Boom! The guy in the Trust Jesus shirt that's talking about getting rid of abortions
just gave a Nazi salute to Jesus, a Jewish man, standing right in front of him.
Rewind 2 seconds. Whose hand goes up? Ka-chow. Gotcha, dude. Like, come on, bro. Come on. Like, come on. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Why are you giving a Nazi salute to Jesus? The man was Jewish.
So, the crowd reaction, mind you, could have made this dude bleed and nobody would have said a word, man.
Oh,
but
said a word.
What does the crowd do when they see the Hitler salute?
Black Lives Matter! Whose lives matter?
Watch.
Whose lives matter? Black Lives Matter!
There's one.
Whose lives matter? Black Lives Matter!
So this other dude shows up.
Black Lives Matter!
Boom.
Power to the people.
Power to the people, baby. Just like, what? What? Like, anti-abortion, trust Jesus, playing gospel music, is screaming about abortions to the point where his voice is raspy. Somebody gave him a bottle of water. Hey, man, you sound hoarse. Here's a bottle of water. So he proceeds to storm down the street. And mind you, he was chanting his own chant, which was being drowned out by the people, by Jesus and squad chanting Black Lives Matter. And then he throws up a fucking Hitler salute.
Well, I mean, I'm glad in that situation, the entire crowd did what Jesus would do, turn the other cheek and then throw up a sign of unity. Because, I mean, yeah, that could have gone a lot of different ways.
It could have gone way bad. All right. So the other thing I want to point out is this dude at the end who had a bicycle helmet, and he's got a 360 cam on his helmet. And if you notice, the guy who came in with the power with the power to the people is telling everyone, "Hey, there's speeches up the road. Let's fucking go listen to these people. This is what they're gonna say is way more powerful than what you're gonna see here."
Yeah, for sure.
And this guy, so I'm recording this, and I had a sign on, I had a little cardboard A-frame on that said podcast interviews, unusual minds with JE for a podcast interviews. I wanted to be very obvious that I was kind of an independent media. It was a piece of fucking cardboard with your name written on it, dude. So it wasn't like I had a fucking media badge from CNN or anything. But this guy...
We're here for Black Lives Matter.
No,
I'm here for Black Lives Matter.
Okay, this is not your show.
You're right.
Okay.
I put my tail between my legs and turned around because I respected the fuck out of that guy for coming up and saying that.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, that right there is all the media coverage you need of the CHAZ. Everything that I'm going to say after that could be summed up by what this guy is saying in the story that we're receiving is not the story that those little tiny altercations that I turned around to film that we could sit here and talk about and send this to Fox News and that this dude got his phone stolen and all this is not happening. And there's people out there that are looking out and making sure that that's not happening.
Yeah.
So props to this dude, and I will say, I'm not going to sit there and pretend like I'm some badass that's going to be like, yeah, fuck you, I can do what I want. That took some brass ones, dude. It caught me off guard, and I was just kind of like, well, he's right. So let's
go to Black Lives Matter. This is not
I'll
your show.
sulk.
That's
Let
not what we're here
me
for.
turn around and sulk away.
Yes,
sir.
Thank you.
All right.
So, hey, man, if that dude ever sees this podcast, props to you, dude. Like, I got to respect that guy. So,
Well, I mean, he's being responsible, though, too, because I mean, he's someone who's aware of how the media will try and twist anything that it possibly can to support the narrative of the state, which, I mean, is the stance of the status quo. And I mean, this movement in particular is about change, and change is always going to be the media's last resort if they can make it.
definitely.